Good morning, everybody. It's Storm here, bringing another video, and I hope you guys are having a good Sunday. This could be a special video because a couple of days ago, PlayStation has announced they're showing their PlayStation Showcase Phase 2 for the PS5 on Wednesday, May 24th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Their last showcase was a year and almost a half ago. So this been a long way to showcase. And I decided to do my expectations slash wish list that I will hope to see from the showcase that is set to be a little bit over an hour long. So how I'm going to do this, I'm going to break this down into two categories. One would be called the runner-ups. Basically what that would mean is runner-ups is games that I don't believe that would be shown at the showcases, but if they do, this is what I hope to see from them. And then we have my top list of games that I believe will be at the showcase, and this is what I hope to see from them. So with that in mind, let's get on with the runner-ups first. The first runner-up is Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. It is set to release in 2023. I don't believe this game will be at the showcase because usually side games usually have their own press event for Grand Blue Fantasy at the end of the year during December. But I wouldn't be surprised if they let Sony announce the release date for this game. Because originally this game was supposed to launch last year during the winter time. But unfortunately they delayed it to this year to do some more work and polish for the game and stuff. So here's hoping that we'll finally get a release date for this game, because as of right now it only has the 2023. So once again, I don't believe it will be at the showcase, but then again, I would not be surprised if it does. And this game is set to release on PC, PS4, and PS5. Our next runner-up is Lost Suicide, that is set to release in 2024. This game had been in development for a very long time by one person from 2016, and he's still working on the game. He's got his own little team now, so the game is progressing very well. He joined PlayStation China Hero Project to get funding for the game, and it's turned out a very good game. Inspired from Final Fantasy and Devil May Cry, this game I believe will be a sleeper. Originally it was only supposed to come out for the PS4, but now it's also coming out for the PS5. I have little doubts that it's going to be at the PlayStation Showcase, but in their blog post they did say new IPs from PlayStation Studios, big AAA games from their third parties and indies, and PlayStation VR. So there is a small chance of Lost Suicide make an appearance. If it does make an appearance, the only thing I want to see is a confirmed release date and more updated gameplay with the UI. I don't think we haven't seen that yet. So here's hoping. And our final runner-up is Kingdom Hearts 4 with a release date to be determined. You may not know me, Kingdom Hearts is one of my favorite franchises. Going from story, gameplay, the characters, and even though this game does have Disney characters, who honestly did not grow up watching Disney as a little kid? And when this was revealed last year, I was blown my mind how early they were showing off Kingdom Hearts 4, the next saga for the series. And there is very doubtful that we'll see at the showcase, But when it comes to PlayStation and Square Enix, they are best friends. They have the best friends bracelets. Like, you look at it, they would say like they grew up together, basically. So the possibility of Kingdom Hearts 4 appearing at this showcase, it is a possibility, but it's a very unlikely one, because if they were showing off something new for the game, that means this game coming out pretty fast. And in my opinion, I want them to take their time. So, even though Square Enix still has strong ties with PlayStation, I doubt this will make an appearance. But if it does, it'll be the best surprise I ever had for myself. Now that we got the run notes out of the way, now for the wish list of games that I hope to see make an appearance at the showcase. The first game I truly believe that we'll see at the showcase is Marvel Spider-Man 2 with the release date of fall 2023. Alright, Insomniac, enough with the teasing. You guys always posting that Marvel Spider-Man 2 is coming out fall of this year. Well, it's time to put your money where your mouth is. Time to show us some new trailer or new gameplay for this game. Like, we got so many stuff that being said about Marvel Spider-Man 2, from the developers to the voice actors. We got Tony Todd saying that the market will kick off in August and the game will release in September. Then he backtracked on that. Yuri Lowenthal said everything that he needs to do for the game is finished. And Insomniac constantly tweeting that the game's coming out fall of this year. Well, it's time to show us some new stuff for this game. I want to see gameplay and a proper release date for fall 2023, because right now the rumors are saying September 29. Don't know if I believe that, but it's a strong possibility. Next, we have Marvel Wolverine release date to be determined. The reason why I'm adding Marvel Wolverine, because when it was announced at the same time as Spider-Man 2. And, of course, it's being made by Insomniac, by a different team. Judging how long when it was revealed and all the job listings for this game, I think we could get like a new trailer for the game, like maybe like in-game trailer for the game is a strong possibility. But I'm not going to hold my breath. I won't be upset if it doesn't make an appearance. But here's hoping, though. Who would love to see Logan ripping people to shreds? I know I would. Next is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, release date next Q4. By the time of the release of the trailer, it was said to release next winter. So it could possibly release around December of this year, or get pushed to January 2024, because when the Crisis Core remaster came out, it had a winter release date, which when the game final release, it was December 13. I could see this game making an appearance at the showcase, just because next month Final Fantasy 16 release. So when 16 finally go out the door, we'll probably see like a big push of marketing for Final 7 Rebirth, which is part 2 of the Final Fantasy 7 remake trilogy. So here's hoping we get to see more gameplay, because I would love to see them improve from the Final Fantasy 7 remake, especially this game is only going to be on the PS5. Now we're up to Stellar Blade, release date 2023. Stellar Blade was a game that was announced at the 2021 PlayStation Showcase, And funny when the game first appeared, it was set to release on PS5, Xbox, and PC. But I guess Sony probably went to developers, probably did something to help with the marketing, or Sony did something, and now the game is only coming out for the PlayStation. And of course, some people got upset about it. But let's not go into that. When it comes to Stellar Blade, the gameplay feels like a more I saw people throw around like a better Bayonetta, which I can't really say because I never played Bayonetta, so it's it for that. But when I saw this game, it got me interested. But I'm curious of the story, like the character Eve, and what's going on. And when last year, when they showed off more gameplay for this game, it just looked more polished. The combat looked more refined. So I think it's about time at this showcase to give us a proper release date, since it's said to be releasing sometime in 2023. If I had to guess a release date, I would probably say, for a safe bet, maybe somewhere in August. I think August will be a safe bet because, to my knowledge, there's not really games releasing in August, to my knowledge. So I think this game will have more time to shine in the month of August. It's around the end of the summer and beginning of the fall. So here's hoping we finally get a proper release date for Stellar Blade. Last but not least, we got Rise of the Ronin, release date 2024. This is being worked on by Koei Tecmo and Team Ninja. This was one of the first PlayStation games that was shown at their showcase that is set to release next year. This is during the end of the samurai, and I believe it's going to be at this showcase to show us some new gameplay and probably some story here and there and stuff, especially when it got revealed they already had gameplay with in-game cinematics. I originally had Ghost of Tsushima 2 on this list, but unfortunately, the person who revealed that PlayStation was going to have a showcase by the end of this May, which turned out to be true, he came out and said that Ghost of Tsushima 2 would not be at this showcase, which is very disappointing to me because Sucker Punch had been very quiet ever since when Ghost of Tsushima had released. So, with that in mind, I decided to put Rise of the Ronin on this list. So, for this showcase, I believe that we'll probably get a new trailer and some new, probably a breakdown of the gameplay of what we have in store, because this game looks incredible. Well, there's the video. Those are my expectations that I expect to see from May 2024 PlayStation Showcase. What do you guys say? Do you guys have the same type of games that I pick, or you guys have your own little list that you expect to see from the showcase? I would love to hear what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Catch you guys on the next one. And I hope you guys have a good weekend. Peace out.